Harry. This is Lord Potato, and this is a stream. Yeah, I'm live streaming again. What is this? My fifth or sixth time? Huh. Well, I don't know if this is my fifth or sixth time. I can't fucking remember. So yeah, this is my. Well, yeah, another live stream. Um, Probably no one's watching this. Uh, Sorry, kind of getting distracted by something else. Um, so today, hello, Ethan. Ethan Yo. Yeah, hello. I'm not gonna try to say that name. Um, so let's. I'm just gonna put this video. I don't know. I can't really download
Hey
video
guys,
games on here.
I hope you enjoyed your meal tonight. Can I get you anything else? Another beverage? You want a box?
Shit,
You know
baggy.
that we are banned from every single Space Chili's. Who the fuck goes to Space Chili's? That was your first mistake. Whatever. It's your funeral. It's not gonna be any jokes. It's just gonna be him beating the ever-living shit out of you for 2 minutes. Alright, so it's time. Huh? Time for what? Escanor? That's today? That's today. Finally. The time has come.
Actually, wait. I gotta do something. I just realized that I should have changed this title. Let me do something. Goddamn lag again. Probably. Man, this is laggy heck. So, begin.
Such a beautiful location. A shame we must stain the area with your blood. That is Escanor, your opponent. He believes in the sun or whatever. Does he believe in a shirt? Hey, remember, Cell, no jokes. Just him beating the shit out of you for 2 minutes, give or take. Kermit, please, this will be over quickly. A human stands no chance against the perfect being. Divine Axe Rita. Ow!
Damn.
You claim to be the perfect
That's
being.
sad.
Brilliance at its best. Who decided that? I'm sorry, is that the fucking sun?
Actually, before I keep going on, what's it called? I was thinking of doing a what if with Escanor. The fact that my favorite character in Seven Deadly Sins is Escanor or King. So yeah, have I already done a what? Yeah, I already done a what if with Meliodas, and I don't think I never done a what if. Well, I mean, I done a what if between Escanor, yeah. So that was in the Spanish one, the reincarnation one. What's next? What's called? Oh, that reminds me. I'm probably gonna be doing what if Naruto was in Otsutsuki later on, or later in the day, or whatever. I just wanted to mention that.
Okay, gonna be honest. That one surprised me. Oh, fuck. All right, enough of this! That was a full power Kamehameha to the face. What the hell? Ah, shit. It's midday, Cell. What? What the hell does that mean? Oh, come on! Did the bullshit ever end? Holy roast. Escanor. Oh no! Cell! Watch out! He's gonna roast you! Team Fort Star is better.
Damn. This,
Cell! 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 Can you hear me? Kermit! He hit me with the facts! Stop it, Cell! Stop it! He hasn't seen anything past Uganda Knuckles. I can't feel my career. Keep going, Cell. Keep going. It's hilarious. Tell Charlotte he's fucking trash. Are we at 1 million subs yet? Not yet.
Not yet. Damn. Oh, that does remind me about something. So, what's it called? Before I keep going on, that does remind me about the fact that some person wanted to. Oh yeah, the fact that hey Mara, what the fuck are you watching? I'm watching the good shit. What are you watching? I'm watching the good shit. I'm watching Devil Artemis, my favorite animation YouTuber. This is basically where I kind of got my idea of Naruto, what if Naruto was a reincarnation of Kermit and Devil Artemis or Cell, Perfect Cell. Mara, you're never gonna get to my face until I get 1 trillion subscribers. I already told you this. Until I get 1 trillion, there's no what to call face reveal ever. So yeah, back to go watching whatever. I know what to watch. Oh, Martin Wilson. It's been a while since I actually seen you around the comments. I mean, then again, you did send some comments sus.
Okay, so let's go over this again. You came here looking for Manspot. This is a tournament, alright? What you're gonna find here are the planet's strongest competitors, who will face me one-on-one in a contest of strength to determine the fate for the entire planet. Oh, I know who you are, Mr. Perfect Sale. I seen your little announcement on TV. You're that perfect being with perfect ass. No. Let's not get my catchphrase wrong. I'm the perfect being who kicks perfect
No, it's okay. It's fine
I know
with
what I
the
said.
home.
Now, let me tell you something about me, Mr. Perfect Sale.
Those things.
Food
Yeah.
is more important than food. Food is more important than water. Whether or not this is a tournament, to me, it don't make no difference. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I likes you, and I want you. Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. You know what? That's enough. This past week, I have dealt with the most vile, disgusting, Down syndrome idiots that I have ever encountered in my goddamn life. First, I get these damn fish people. Then, I get some British asshole guy. And don't even get me started on this goddamn Ugandan asshole who still hasn't left to this day. Do you know the way? Which I still
know the way?
know the fucking way. But I've given up on trying to get him to leave, and I am just so done and I am not dealing with any of this shit anymore. So if you want to try me, bastard, do it, and I'll make sure it's the last thing that you ever do. Okay, I see you choosing the highway. Please, I'm not afraid of you. Yep, that was some awesome training. At this rate, we'll beat him in no time. What's that sound?
I could not resist the situation.
Let me write you a love song. I wanna write you a love song. Let me write you a love song.
So I probably just scarred my subscribers. So how was that video?
Hey guys, for today's video,
Okay, you say you should watch Blade of Immortal. Wait, Blade of Immortal. You would not be disappointed. I think I heard of that. Oh fuck, I spelled that wrong. It's an anime or manga? What did they say? Okay, you said Blade of Immortal. Just of Immortal, okay, whatever. Guessing it's this anime. Yeah, no, I never heard of it. Well, then again, this Scar, I guess it's the main character? I don't know. Well, the Scar guy kind of looks familiar. Okay, bye, Madara. Okay. Green Z, hello. Yeah, hello. Wait, I'm doing something. So hi, Green Z. I actually want to see this to see if it's better. Hey, what is this? Okay, what's it called? So, what was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna search up the video Blade of the Immortal. Would you say you would not be disappointed? Which I wouldn't be disappointed, but then again, I usually don't. I don't know. Jesus Christ, you know, I'll search up that later. YouTube, or well, everything's slow, so. Back into the video.
I used to have an empire, you know. I was king of the world. All the Coochie in the planet was mine. The Coochie Empire, they called it. Until she, until she rose against me. She looked into my eyes, Sam. She told me to my face. She said, "It's over, Roshi. Once I find my Coochie cannon, all the Coochie on the planet will vanish." And I said, "You crazy ass bitch! You don't know
Yeah,
what
I
you're
managed to
doing."
find the Blade of the
She
Immortal.
insisted, Sam.
So yeah, I found Blade of the Immortal. I'm just gonna search it up later since first of all, well I can always search it up on my phone, but I'm doing something on my phone. So yeah, I'm just playing a video game on my phone and I wish I could actually play video games on here on the Chromebook. But it's a Chromebook, not a Windows or whatever. So until I don't know when I actually go into work and all that, and actually get enough money to get an actual gaming computer, I'll probably be live streaming there to you know be on that. So yeah, I'm not gonna be ever playing video games on here if I manage to, which is not happening. I don't think ever. Um, unless I go steal one, which I'm not trying to get arrested, but sure.
She said it would all be gone, all of it. The curves, the nipples, the fat juicy bitches in the sundresses.
Okay, well sure, I'm not gonna try that. Spider camera or spider, yeah, spider camera. That's it.
Have no fear, Spider Frog is here! Yay! What in the hell? Kermit? I have no idea who you're talking about. I am.
Wait, what did you say? Wait, you think you saw um for which one? Oh, what's it called? That reminds me. What was I gonna do? Oh, that reminds me. What is it called? What is it called? Hmm. So yeah, I can't really do a Minecraft server. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I can't really do a Minecraft server on my Chromebook since I can't get Minecraft on here for some reason, since it's not a gaming thing or whatever. So there's not gonna happen to. It's not gonna be able to live stream playing video games or anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna be live streaming, probably watching videos. You can recommend any video that's not. Well, I mean, I really don't care that much. So yeah, you can recommend any video you want me to just watch, or yeah. Right now, I'm just watching a bunch of Double Artemis. That's the only thing I can probably think of like watching on live stream. So yeah,
Spider Frog, and I'm here to save
Thank
you.
you.
From what?
What?
From me.
From me.
Darth Vader? Am I a fucking joke to you?
Am I a fucking joke? Sorry, I just got distracted. Okay, but I was just thinking, like, there will be a war and Mara will die again and again. Well, that's why I have to. Well, I mean, I have seen multiple servers where like they do a safe, safe respawn or something. So I was thinking of doing that, but it'd be definitely funny just seeing Mara go bloop 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 and die 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 die. Unless that's the problem. So yeah, I'm not making that server. Well, I mean, then again, I can always just make a server. I think on my phone, like on my phone, I have Minecraft. I think I have Minecraft. Which one do I have? It's not Parkin Edition. It's the other Rocker, which I still make a Minecraft server and this, unless you have rooms or whatever. Rooms, whatever the hell that's called. Ruins, yeah. Wait, can I really create a Minecraft server? So yeah, I can definitely make a Minecraft, but this Bedrock account or whatever. Not Minecraft Bedrock. Minecraft server. It allows me to do multi or whatever, multiple players. But yeah. Okay, Mdeku, I was just explaining. When will you start making gaming videos? When I have a better computer. This is only a Chromebook computer, which it doesn't allow me to actually download games. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to actually do gaming on this computer since I actually need either a Windows 10 to actually play any damn game. Because every time I actually started searching up how which video game I can download or whatever on this Chromebook. Yeah, none of it lets me. I go into the App Store since the app and go Android and with Chromebook won't let me do anything. Stuff like that. Just recommend them any videos for me to watch on a live stream, and I'll just do that. I also be talking about life. I don't know. Also, I should mention that when it becomes August the 9th, or should I say, so June the 30th, I have to say something. June the 30th, I'm gonna be not here the whole day for 2 hours at all my house or on YouTube at all. I have to take a test to get into a school, a trade school, so I could get the career I want to be in. So of course, there's not going to be many. Well, you see, yeah, the career I want to go into is electrician. Green Z. Uh, but on August the 9th, that's where it starts, and that's when I'm gonna be starting. Well, trade school. So I'm not gonna be able to do many videos, I guess, in the morning because that's what I kind of picked. And in the afternoon, I have to go get my siblings from school, so probably only weekends be able to. So yeah, What should I should talk about? Uh, hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I have no clue what I was talking about. But I'm going back to the Devarn's video.
So, did we run out of the budget or something? Yeah, Charlotte blew the whole thing on Dragon Ball Legends. But anyways, I promise, Cell, I will protect you. Kermit, I don't need your protection. Of course you do. It's like my Uncle Kagi once said, with great power comes great big booty bitches. That is...
Yes, Kermit. He knows the 5 Bs. So, who is your favorite rapper? Okay, what kind of rap are you talking about? Because if you're talking about like actual that don't actually rap about anime and all that, and you're talking about like actual rappers that people just like sing or whatever, and like, yeah, none, because I don't really care about them. So I mostly listen to anime rap or what's it called uh rock music or heavy metal. Um, so my favorite rapper would be what's it called huh. Well, of course, it'll be Rustage. Would be the first Rustage. Second would be second would definitely be Fable, and third would be it would be between None Like Josh and Schwabity. So probably Schwabity being third, and the list go on. But yeah, those are my favorite anime rappers, and yeah. What inspires you to start a YouTube channel? That is an interesting question. Well, first, before any like doing what if on YouTube and all that, my first thought was trying to do Minecraft, just Minecraft gaming play on YouTube and all that because I wanted to do a YouTube channel on that first. But since I was like, I guess wait, okay, wait, what was his name? Sorry. So the first person that actually managed to inspires me to probably do YouTube, but Chris in the mic. What was his name again? So it was just like old Minecraft YouTuber. Like he doesn't do Minecraft. I don't think so no more. Or does he? No, he does only Roblox. But I don't remember when he did Minecraft. It was a while ago. Like I think it was.
What he said. He talked...
Well, I think it was like 2010 or not 2010. I think it was 2000. Whenever Minecraft, not Minecraft, YouTube started. I don't remember when YouTube really started, but he did kind of inspire me to do YouTube. No, it's not Sunday. Uh, Sunday. I barely even knew about Sunny's YouTube channel. It was like Chris and Mike or whatever. Blah blah blah. With his like Minecraft family show or something, but yeah, since I was little, I had no clue how to do Minecraft, or not Minecraft, how to get Minecraft and how to do a YouTube channel. So that's the problem with that. So after that, I just gave up on the whole thing and started watching more Minecraft like YouTubes and all that. So it went through that day. So the person I'm talking about, Minecraft, like Sunday, when Sunday I've barely been watching. The first person I watched on Team Crafted was Skydust Minecraft, Benjamin Canadian, Jerome, then Sunny, then it was who else? Damn it. Deadlocks. Actually, I watched Deadlocks only one time and never actually got interested with him. So that's someone. And all the other Team Crafteds I can probably remember are only those 5. The others are just a mystery to me because I forgot about them. Because I can only remember about Dungeon Canadian because I watched him like most of my time when I was younger. Same with Jerome, and same with Sky Does Minecraft. Deadlock Sunday, I watched him do like solo Minecraft videos, like doing crazy mods and all that. My Sky just I can remember because of Butter. Deadlocks is someone I can't remember. I think Ant. I don't. What's his name? No, I can't fucking remember that guy. Neither I don't remember him. Some guy with the space suit skin. I don't remember his name, but yeah. So it kind of went through. I wanted to do a Minecraft YouTube channel towards. I don't think I really want to do it no more, and so it went on until 2020. 2020 when what's it called? COVID came and the whole being inside the whole time. There's where I actually found it's called Anime Sage. What's it called? Anime Sage YouTube channel, and it's what ifs. There's where I kind of got expired with the what ifs and all that through watching uh Anime Sage, Rogex, Anime Outlet, and others. And what's it called? What else? So yeah, I was watching a bunch of what ifs at that time in 2020, which kind of inspires me in 2021 to do a what if channel since I first had to realize what fucking recording app I could do. My sibling, like, he knew what kind of recording app to pick, and I asked him and all that, and he told me which one is it, and yeah, go on from there, and there's where I kind of you start making what ifs. I think it was it the end of the month? I think so. I think I started in the end of the month on February, or was it July? Not July, June. I can't remember when I started, but yeah. So that's my sort of YouTube channel experiment. So that's why I kind of do a lot of what if on Minecraft. That's from experience of playing, not playing Minecraft, but watching a lot of Minecraft. Through animations, through videos, through a bunch of things, through also music videos. So yeah. Oh, hello, Trunks, Brief. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So yeah, like I watch tons of like Minecraft things to like Minecraft Zombie Apocalypse to like Minecraft Roleplay, Minecraft since I have no clue why. I don't even know why I did that, but yeah. Well, I should get going. Oh shit, I should be getting some sleep. So bye, man. Bye, Deku. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the video.
Totally said it. He did not say that. Totally did. Why am I friends with you? It's just freaking mind-blowing to me. This costume is super high quality. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna fight crime, I'm gonna fight crime in style. You know? It's a little bit tight on the ass, though. Doesn't it drive you insane worrying about everyone 24 hours a day? Not really. You see, as a hero, you learn that the only things that are the 5 B's. I'm sorry, the what?
The 5 B's!
What in the hell are the 5 B's?
Blunts,
bottles, and big booty bitches! God damn it, I'm standing here for 25 minutes. Where is this idiot? Hey, Sal! Well, it's about goddamn time you got here, Kermit. Sorry I'm late. The life of a hero is a busy one. Kermit, be honest. Do you even use your powers for the greater good?
Fuck my phone.
I may or may not use them for other activities. So I was right. You're abusing your powers.
That is not true, Cell. As a matter of fact, I saved someone on the way over here.
Oh, really?
That's it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna jump. Do it, pussy. You won't. Okay, I tried to save someone on the way here.
You are the second worst hero that I have ever seen in my entire life.
Second, who's the first? Hey, Sal!
What the? Kermit? What are you doing up there?
You look like a bug from up here.
What do you mean I look like a bug? You advertise yourself as a spider, you idiot.
Spider Frog is a brand name, bitch.
A brand name? More like a lawsuit. You're just asking to run into legal trouble.
How would that happen?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because it's the fact that Spider-Man exists?
Holy shit, it's the real Spider-Man!
Look, you may have creative grounds to give yourself whatever stupid powers you want, Kermit. But I have something way more scary than that, okay? They're called lawyers. I'm the real Spider-Man. And I'm not about to let some knockoff character impersonate me, okay? Not over my dead body.
What? What?
What? What, you want me to give you a high five or something?
Being a hero is a job of sacrifice. It demands bravery, determination, and a sense of responsibility. My name is Kermit the Frog, but this city knows me by another name. They call me Spider Frog.
It's all good, Kermit. We got it.
Wait, what?
I said it's all good. We got it. Sharkman's handling the situation.
Who the hell is Sharkman?
You know, when I said that I wanted character development,
This is not what I'm selling!
Shut up with it.
So you think you just throw on a shark suit and take my job, Shark Boy?
first off, Kermit, my name is Shark Man. Respect my fucking gangster, okay? Second, I think I'm able to handle a disturbance, alright?
Wait. What? Disturbance? I'm here because
Wait, what? A bomb threat?
this is it. All my adventures, all of my trials, all of the big voluptuous cheeks. It's all brought me to this moment. They don't know if I can make it, if I can carry on as a hero.
Kermit, what are you doing?
Sal, do you mind? I'm having an internal crisis of the soul.
Oh, so you do have one of them.
You don't understand the trials of a hero, Sal. The strain between my double life, the fear of the public.
Kermit, inner monologuing doesn't change anything. What does that have to do with this?
This is my moment. It's supposed to be important and poetic and dramatic.
Look, wouldn't it be
I don't know, though. Wouldn't it be more important that you actually fight the people that you put in your videos?
fine?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Several days, and I've changed. Something's different. It's as if my suit has made me a different kind of hero. And what's worse is, I don't know if I can stop.
Kermit, what the hell are you doing?
I am Black Suit Spider Frog now.
I don't care what you call yourself. This is not how you get an N-word pass, Kermit.
Screw that stupid pass. I don't need it. All I need is power, and I can do whatever I want.
What about that whole great power comes great big booty bitches?
The big booty bitches.
You fucking take that back right now! Kermit, this goddamn suit is making you act weird. Take it off!
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door!
What?
What?
Is he strong? Hell fucking no. He went to the ER when he started his toe. Can he swing through the fog? Heck yes he can. He's Spider Frog. Amen. Spider Amphibian. Flying through the sky to the strip club tonight like a street.
Damn. So perfect. Yes, it is perfect. Perfect. Uh, this one.
Guy Sensei, I have arrived.
Well, damn it, Lee. It's about time.
I'm sorry I'm late, Guy Sensei. Are you high?
What? No, of course not. That's absurd, Lee. A ninja must never be intoxicated while he's on duty.
I am over here, Guy Sensei.
Right. Anyways, Lee, today we're skipping the physical training.
What? No training.
I said we're physical training. Instead, today I'm going to teach you the most important lesson of all.
Is it a new skill?
Indeed, Lee. The skills to talk to a woman. Ha ha!
Are you sure that's part of training? Can't we practice the 8 gates or something?
Enough, Lee. I'm tired of hearing about the 8 gates. Sometimes you gotta show the 8 inches instead.
Hey, Sensei, where the fuck am I supposed to find 6 extra inches?
Lee, you. I'm sorry. What?
Never mind.
Right now, Kakashi has agreed to help us with today's training.
Oh,
Hello, Lee. Go ahead, Kakashi. Check it out, Lee. Lady Tsunade here says you've got a nice cut.
wait, what?
You heard me, goddammit. Now, what do you say in response?
You too?
You too, I'm done. Lunar Mundas, hello. Welcome to the stream. The Potato Land stream. We're here watching Douglas, greatest person to ever live.
Lee, what the fuck?
I am sorry, Guy Sensei. I'm not really good with this. Besides, it's weird. It's Kakashi Sensei.
You're afraid to talk to the ladies, and it shows. Show some confidence.
Perhaps not, Guy.
You're right, Kakashi. Let's bring it down a level. No, that's important. Ha! Now that's a hot piece of ass, Lee. Lady Sensei gives her consent. That's a nice cock.
I hate this universe.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh.
Look at you, you sexy beast.
Good morning.
Kakashi Sensei! I was,
It's fine. You're excited. This is your first day on the job, after all.
I still can't believe it, you know? I'm Hokage.
And you've earned it. But it's no easy task. You have a long day ahead of you, so I'll run you through what's on the agenda.
Alright, bring it on!
And here are the reports for the missing cats in the Leaf Village.
Wow. So, this is all for today?
Oh no, this is just for the morning. And then there's that business with the stripper in the Mist Village, which I think could cause trouble if it gets out of hand.
Kakashi Sensei?
Hmm?
Is this really what you had to do when you were Hokage? Because I just figured it'd be more, you know, important.
Strippers aren't important.
God
Cut it
damn it,
out.
Kakashi.
Am I really just gonna be stuck here dealing with missing cats and crazies getting it on in different villages? How did you get through your first week?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't sober most of the time I was in office. It's a miracle the village is still standing.
Wait, that's it!
Wait. Okay, so how how are you? Um Gringsy says good could you react to horror stories? Sure. Let me fuck it, lockdowns are actually my favorite ones. Sorry it's a little laggy, but yeah.
I work in a middle school as an 8th grade math teacher. Some of you may assume that means I'm like 38 or something, but I'm actually only 26. I was hired young.
Time to
I'm not
spice
saying
things
I'm
up.
immature or anything, just that if I was 10 or 20 years older, I may have handled things differently. Of course, this happened during a period that I was teaching a class. The math wing in our school is closest to the lobby. I remember it like it was yesterday, down to the equation I was writing on the board when the lockdown alarm suddenly sounded. All faculty and students are taught which alarms mean what, and this was the alarm that meant go into lockdown for real, not a drill. I hurried to the door to lock it. Each door in the building has a big glass panel in it though, so the doors have little blinds that you could pull down to cover this. Even though we're supposed to pull down the blinds during lockdowns, we're also supposed to instruct students to hide in one corner of the room with the lights off. As I turned off the lights in the classroom, I told the students to go hide in the corner of the room where we would be least visible and audible from the door. I saw the lights in the hallways dim to just the backup lights, something I'd never seen before till that point. I was slightly worried because I knew this had to be serious. And like I said, the math wing is right by the lobby. My classroom is one of the first classrooms you pass as you're going one of
That
the two
sucks.
hallways that veer from the lobby. I was curious, so using the classroom phone, I called the front office. They didn't pick up after 4 rings, so I hung up. I wasn't endangering anyone to my knowledge because the front office is behind 2 doors and the phone could be heard from the lobby. But still, them not picking up was concerning. There was suddenly a knocking on the door, a frantic, panicked knocking, accompanied with someone on the other side of the door begging to be let in. It wasn't a student, the voice was way too deep. It sounded to me like a guy in his early 20s, if I had to guess.
Before I go any further, you know what every school needs, or I mean every classroom needs. If ever there's like a old person in your school and like he's trying to shoot up the school, and it's like this older guy, just ask your quiet kid for the guns. He got you. He pulled them out. He can shoot them down. I'm just saying, he got you.
I went to the door quietly, saw the person's shadow on the other side of the blind. He started saying he could see me through the blind and knew I could hear him. He kept saying let me in a scared-sounding kind of whimpery voice. I looked at my students. Some of them had scared, confused looks on their faces. I signaled for them to keep quiet, and I asked through the door, "Who's there? What's your name?" He said his name was Cody and that he was a student and needed to get into the classroom because he felt unsafe in the halls. When he told me this, I noticed he seemed to be trying to talk in a slightly higher pitch. I wasn't falling for it. There was no way that voice belonged to a middle schooler. I him and went back to the corner by the students. The guy on the other side of the door started knocking harder now, fiddling with the doorknob and then kind of thrashing at the door, all while still saying, "Help, let me in." I did my best to keep my students from screaming or freaking out. The guy eventually gave in and the noise stopped. We stayed in lockdown for half an hour before an announcement was made that police had searched the building and it was safe. So later on, faculty was given more details. Apparently some 20-something-year-old guy with long hair down to his shoulders was walking around the school with a small handgun. Whether it was a real gun or not remains unknown, but the guy was caught on camera leaving the building through a back exit, and he was found by police 2 hours later, not holding the gun. I think I could have handled the situation a little better. For example, not even answering the at the door, but I was so nervous that I really wasn't thinking logically. It's scary to think about what might have transpired if I opened the door for him.
Nothing good unless you know how to uppercut him in the face. I'm just saying. If a man tries to like manage to open the door and he's trying to stick his gun into the window. And look at if you guys have like these windows like near your door and it isn't like a fucking square box shape for someone to easily like open it and break it and all that. And it's like that little rectangle thing, and he just stick his gun in there, grab his gun, pull that shit really hard off his like grip, and then pull his and just like show it to his face. He'd be running away, just like, hey bitch, I know how to use this gun. If you don't know how to use the gun, tell the quiet kid to use the gun. He knows how to do it. He probably done it multiple times.
This was back in my university days, not too long ago. Between classes with an hour-long gap. I had to go to the bathroom, but I didn't like using the bathrooms that most other people use. There were a couple restrooms on campus that were never really used. For example, the activity center building's bathroom. Our school's activity center was usually a ghost town during early day hours, and it was next to the building where I'd be having my next class, so it wasn't like it was far away. Inside the lobby of the activity center, some guy was sitting on a desk looking down at his phone. He looked up at me as I passed and said good morning. I said it back and proceeded around the curved hallway to the restrooms. While I was in one of the stalls, the door to the restroom opened and a man asked if anyone's in here. Being that it was the women's restroom, I was a little weirded out by that. I didn't answer. The door to the restroom closed, but I heard footsteps come up to my stall and stop. There was a light tap on the stall door with one of his fingers, I presume. Then, in that ever so tiny crack in the door, I saw the man pressing his face up through it. I saw his eye looking in for a second. I gasped and said, "Someone's in here." He replied back asking why I didn't answer him, then told me this building and all nearby buildings are going into lockdown because of an apparent student who was sighted with a weapon. I didn't understand why he was in the women's bathroom with me, though. I left the stall to be face-to-face with him, and it was that guy that was sitting on the desk before. I was guessing he was the front desk worker or whatever for this building. He had to be trustworthy. He showed me a text on his phone from a random number, and it was a warning from the university to stay inside you're in and to lock all the doors due to a potentially armed individual on campus. I found that alarming, so I felt comfortable with him going to blockade the bathroom door with a garbage bin. After he did that, though, the two of us just stood in the bathroom together, awkwardly, like I was trying to ask him for more details about the person on campus. He said he had no other information on it, though. Something about the way he was looking at me relentlessly, like no social cues or when to stop staring at me. I felt uneasy. I pulled out my phone to create a buffer, and as I was on my phone, I thought to just look for a similar text from the school that he showed me, but I didn't get any text from the university. I went to the school's website, which would often have news and alerts.
This man's a fucking pedo. Hell nah. Thought that it was a homeless guy, so he went, but then it showed her hair. Yeah.
It didn't have anything about it, though. I asked this man's name, and he said his name was Eli, that he worked in the building. Now that I thought about it, though, his outfit
Okay, wait. And the guard went closer and see that it was a girl wearing white. Wait, what are you talking about?
consisted of light blue bootcut jeans with brown boots and a gray hoodie. He looked, if anything, like a maintenance worker. Instead of trying to continue the conversation with him, I was on my phone texting friends, any friends who I knew were on campus at the moment, asking if they heard anything about this armed person. I had 2 friends text back saying no, class was in session like normal. I looked up at the man, who was now even closer to me. Time stopped moving in that instant. He looked at the door, then whispered to me that he thought he heard something, that we should make a move to one of the stalls and hide. I froze, both physically and
Fuck
mentally.
nah, punch him in the face, knock his ass out,
Slightly extended out to nudge me
uppercut
into
his
one of the
shit.
stalls.
Drag under the tree. Okay, Green Z, what are you talking about? Green Z, what are you talking about? Like, I'm over here just watching lockdown horror stories, and you over here, well, my
At this
confused.
point, the only thing I could do was scream as loud as I could. I caught him off guard, and I think he went into full-on panic mode because he looked around the room and then hurried to move the trash bin away from the door and storm out of the bathroom. I proceeded to leave the bathroom a few seconds after him, running to the nearest exit. From there, I called my mom to cry to her about it. She actually called campus police for me and then drove to the school to meet me, and that's when I told campus police about the man, with my mom there to support me. A day later, I received a call from campus police, and they said they reviewed the footage caught in the building and could confirm that man did not work at the school and that they would do their best to find out who he was. I never received any future updates.
Unless the police works with them.
It was ninth period, the end of the school day, senior year of high school. Ninth period was one of my off periods, so my school days would be a little shorter. A couple of my friends also had their schedules set up that way. Ryan and Scott. Our third friend Tyler had off ninth period every other day. This was one of the days he didn't have off, but since it was Friday and a nice day out, we were all texting each other making plans to hit the beach. Tyler was talking about sneaking out of gym early to come with us, so we were waiting in the hallway by the gym. This hall was in the far corner of the school. The only people passing were students going to gym class. Tyler texted us that he was just going to wait till the gym teacher took attendance, then sneak back to the locker room and meet us in the hall. We waited there for a decent minute. He was taking a while for some reason. There's a set of exit doors at the end of the gym hall we were standing in. It wasn't supposed to be used as an entrance, yet here came some guy through the doors. Even though it was a really nice day out, this guy came through the two doors in the hall wearing black sweatpants and a black zipper-up hoodie with the hood over his head. He was also wearing a black backpack. We went silent as he walked past us, making a point of looking at all three of us with this dagger of a stare. Ryan stepped up and said, "What, dude? Fuck off." And the guy stopped in his tracks and turned to face Ryan and asked him if he's got a problem. Scott and I stepped in and just said forget it over and over until the guy turned and kept walking. We all agreed that guy seemed extremely sketchy. He looked like he could have been a student, but none of us recognized him. He had a little facial hair, but it was kind of patchy though. A few minutes later, we texted him asking him to hurry up, and he texted back he couldn't sneak out just yet since we're in lockdown. This was a shock to us because we weren't aware of this. He said the gym teachers announced it and everyone was hiding in the locker rooms. We also just realized the doors separating the gym hallway from the actual locker room hallway were closed and locked. We immediately linked it to that creepy-looking dude dressed in all black who just walked past us. The reality hit us so much harder when there were these popping sounds from down one of the hallways. At first they sounded like maybe a teacher slamming books on a desk as if to wake a student up or something.
God damn it, wake up with the gun!
Realized they were gunshots.
Not gonna lie, if a teacher ever wants to wake your ass up, I'll be shocked if you just like pull out a fucking gun. And like, let me say that. A gun and like put it right next to your ear and start just blasting that shit up in the sky. See if you wake up. That'll be a terrifying moment because you don't know A if someone's gonna die, or B he just wants you to wake the fuck up by making you deaf.
The sounds of students screaming quickly followed. Next thing we knew, we saw that guy in the black appear down the hall, and he was running full speed towards us. The three of us ran out the two doors that the guy entered from, and all the way to the woods next to the school. In that moment, I felt the curtains of life slowly closing, and the thought of death becoming a reality. I looked back twice as we ran, and saw that guy was chasing us, but he was kind of far away. He screamed stuff at us, most of it inaudible, but I did make out him saying, "I'm gonna kill you, Fed." We made it to the woods by half of the fence that surrounds the perimeter of the school. When we had a nice shield of trees covering us from view, we stopped to catch our breath. We decided to wait it out, laying flat on the ground to avoid detection. We then heard footsteps nearby. They got louder and louder until I could see him running through the woods looking for us. He ran further away from us, not noticing us. But when he was out of sight, we all agreed to run for it back to the senior parking lot. Between the running and the shock of the near-death experience we just had, I don't know how I didn't vomit. We got to my car and I drove all three of us to my house. Obviously the beach idea was out the window now. It later blew up on social media in our high school class group chat that one of the new teachers was shot by the guy and was sent to the hospital in an ambulance. He survived, but everyone thought he was going to die considering he got shot twice. No one knows who that guy was or why he targeted that one specific teacher. I'm sure he went after us because Ryan antagonized him. He probably waited to come back for us, or Ryan specifically, because he didn't want to alert the whole school with a gunshot. Who knows, though? But that wouldn't have really mattered anyway, because the school was already tipped off by a nearby house about him, because he was seen pissing on their property before going to the school, not to mention the way he was dressed on an 80-degree day. I consider this a near-death experience, and I count my lucky stars I survived.
Bro, nah. If I was if I was like that person that just saw that man pissing on my grass, like in my house or something, oh hell no, I'm pulling out the shotgun. I'm ready to fuck him up. Like, oh hell no, you fucked up. You ain't no dog. You a fucking cunt. I'll be like, get ready to feel the holy shotgun up your ass. So yeah, I guess I'm doing more horror stories. Gringsy, what do you else want to watch? No responses.
I was a new student to Southern Lehigh High School in Pennsylvania. Into my junior year of high school, not knowing anyone was really rough. Everyone obviously had their friend group sorted out by then. The worst part was lunchtime, though. My school wouldn't let juniors leave for lunch, only seniors, so I had to eat in the cafeteria. I was dreading it because I knew I'd have no one to sit with, and I didn't want to force myself into a random table. When lunchtime finally came, however, I walked into the cafeteria with my tray of food looking for a place to sit. Every single table was taken. I didn't even have the option of sitting alone. But there was one table in the corner of the cafeteria with only 2 kids sitting at it. That was the least intimidating spot to sit, so I walked over and asked if I could sit there. They both looked at each other, and one of them said yeah. I noticed upon sitting down that the 2 were identical twins. They looked like they were partially of Hispanic heritage, but they
That's
didn't have
racist.
accents.
I'm just kidding.
They honestly seemed alright. They introduced themselves as Antonio and Bruno, and they had a conversation with me.
Oh wait, Gringsy, you about to say something? What is your biggest fear? Almost everything, I guess. Well, except for lockdowns, because if you really want me to be serious, lockdowns aren't really scary to me because it never happened. And since that never happened, I always do have a quiet kid around me. But the biggest fear I have is, I don't know. I'll probably just think about it. Oh, you know, I got it. My biggest fear is not being able to be a potato. I don't even think that's the biggest fear. I think I'm just fucking around.
They invited me to hang out with them after school, and honestly, I figured, why not? I had to start off somewhere as far as making friends. I got their numbers, and after school, I went home to drop off all my stuff. Shortly after, I got a text from Bruno, telling me he and his brother were playing out. He told me to meet them around 9 that night at the cemetery that was like a 10-minute walk from my house. He said there. Plus, the first day of school was on a Friday, so we had off the next day. I had nothing to do, so I said, yeah, I'm down. When the time came, Bruno texted me one more time asking if I was still coming. I said, yeah, I'm gonna leave in a few, and confirmed we were meeting on the road by the cemetery. He said, yeah. So I began my walk in the dark to the cemetery. The longer I walked, the more I thought about my whole move of being the new kid in my school. Thinking about the fact that I was literally walking to a cemetery at night to hang out with two kids I just met. But anyway, I got to the little road next to the cemetery and asked Bruno where they were. He started typing right away, and he said they were in the woods hanging by a small lake that they wanted to show me. Then he promptly sent his location. So I made my way into the woods, pushing branches out of my way, using my tiny phone flashlight as my only light. I started calling for Bruno and Antonio as I felt like I was close enough, according to the location he sent me at least. Suddenly I heard footsteps, so I stopped. Definitely footsteps approaching me, but they were very low and slow.
Wait, Grimsy, what did you say? You know my family has been robbed 3 times. 2 of them I was not even born yet. That actually is something scary. It's like trying to get robbed when you don't even have a weapon. Unless you want to do the reverse way. Yeah, that is scary. Unless you have your own weapon to kick his ass. But yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
I called out that they better not be trying to scare me. When they weren't answering me, though, I decided this was stupid. I turned and started walking back towards the road. But those footsteps I mentioned earlier, they turned from quiet and slow to fast, and before I could even react, someone had their nails digging into my neck, effectively choking me. I heard a familiar voice screaming, grab him, grab him. I managed to break free from this sort of chokehold and sprinted towards the road. I know they followed me until the tree line by the road, and I could run for miles. And that's what I did. I ran straight home and told my parents. They considered calling the cops, but I thought it would be better to get pictures of the nail marks on my neck and report it to the school the next day. That's what we did, and with the help of the text that I got from Bruno, I was able to get the 2 students expelled. My parents made me block both their numbers. I didn't exactly argue with that, though. My parents wanted me to confirm that these kids didn't know where we lived, and I told them simply, not as far as I know. So anyway, one night about a week later, I woke up to my room feeling really cold. I heard the sound of wind blowing into my room, and I looked at the window to see it was slid completely open. I wondered if my mom came in to open it, but that would make absolutely no sense. It was like 50 degrees out that night. I walked over to it and looked down below. A few feet below my bedroom window, there's a part of the exterior of my house that comes outward, creating a sort of ledge underneath my window that my father always told me to jump onto in case of a fire. I shut my window and walked over to my parents' bedroom. I gently knocked and opened the door, and my mom groggily asked what. I had to ask her if she opened my window. She sat up saying, no, why? I told her in a louder, more concerned voice now that my window was opened all the way by somebody. She started shaking my dad to wake him up and go check my room with me. But when he woke up, he told me to grow up and go back to sleep.
Nah, fuck you, Dad.
His door open as I
Give me the fucking shotgun then. Nah. My dad ever told me, hey, grow up, stop being a little bitch. I'm like, give me the shotgun then. I got it. Give me the goddamn shotgun. I ain't going back over there. Your weapon on me. I'll be strapped. Respect my gangster if I do this shit.
as I walked back down the hall to my room. Then I picked up on something that I'm surprised I picked up on. My door. It seemed to be half shut now, as opposed to completely open when I left. I pushed the door open just a little bit so I could get a look through the crack and see if, someone was behind the door. Even though I had the thought of the possibility, I never could have actually expected to see it. there was someone hiding behind my door. I screamed for my dad like a little girl. I screamed so loud I'm sure it could be heard 3 doors down. And my door suddenly slammed shut, just as my dad came rushing out of his room over to me.
Damn it, you should have kicked the damn
Screamed
door.
there's people in my room, so he barged into the room and turned the light on. At that moment, we saw the leg of a person jumping out my window. My dad ran to the window, then downstairs and out the front door to attempt to chase them down. But he came back a few minutes later out of breath, saying he didn't see anyone. Full of energy and fear, I swore it had to be those twins that I got expelled. My dad called the police, and I had to talk to them when they arrived, explaining the whole story back to the incident in the woods. My father backed up my story, but without proof of who entered. They said there wasn't anything they could do. They merely ordered us to lock the doors and consider installing cameras outside. As positive I am that it was either one of or both of those twins in my room, after getting through a solid couple months of sleeping in fear, nothing to this nature ever happened again. Looking back now, I don't know why I was so willing to meet these kids in the woods at night. I should have realized in the cafeteria that day that they looked like trouble, and I should have stayed away.
Bro, an eye in your door, and then you see it's kind of
Freshman year of
open.
high school,
I would have
2007.
rushed so fast to my door, just fucking kick that shit, hitting the guy in the fucking face. I know it would probably hurt my door and I'll probably break it. First of all, everyone who's actually probably smarter than me would probably like run to their parents or like, I don't know, call the cop or something. Nah, I'll fucking just run to my door, fucking karate, just fucking kick so fucking hard. I just fucking kick that shit so hard that I'll probably fucking break the door and kick the guy anyway. Because I do kind of freak out with random shit. Okay, first of all, one time my friend kind of, okay, like I'm gonna tell you a story. One time my friend like showed me a scary thing on on the computers of the school. Like he showed me something retarded and scary or something, and I freaked out so fast that I just had the instinct just to punch the shit of it. Like I just freaked the fuck out and just punched the shit out of his computer. I think it was a school computer. I can't remember, but I just punched the shit out of it, breaking the fucking screen. And I kind of didn't have like glass shards on me, luckily. Okay, he says, first time we were robbed, my family do not see anyone and happen in the night. Everyone was asleep and Christmas. Esther noticed that the window has broken. She told my parents, and the presents were gone. Second time we were robbed, my big brother noticed this man and he thought it was my dad. And he said, Dad, why are you awake? So he said, just go get just go get your water and go to sleep. And my brother was sleeping. So he got his water and went to his room. Now I was still question my dad. I'm like, hey, why the fuck you awake? You know you gotta go work, right? Nah. Be questioning my dad more than normal.
Gym class last period. We had a substitute gym teacher on one of the stormiest days of the year. He was an older man, not handsome, but gray, maybe 55 to 60. He took attendance. When he passed me, he had a double take at me, comfortable. Not to float my own boat, but I always understood I looked older and really good for a freshman in high school. The sub told us to get into our volleyball teams, and he disappeared into the hall by the locker rooms for a while. 40 minutes went by and the period was over. And go home. I got into the locker room, but for some reason, my locker wasn't opening. I tried my usual combination over and over and over. It wouldn't click open though. I had to go to the sub and let him know to ask for my combination. Maybe the combo just slipped from my mind for some reason. The sub told me to give him a few minutes, and he'd get the list of locker combos. I waited outside the office, and out he finally came with a book in his hands, open to a specific page. He walked into the girls' locker room with me, which I didn't expect him to do. The locker room was basically empty now, with one girl finishing up changing. He walked over to my locker and tried the combination written down on the paper. It didn't work no matter how many times he tried it. Each time he tried it and failed, he would look at me and laugh. I would force myself to laugh along to be polite, but it started getting weird. He put his hand on my shoulder as he said, "We'll figure this out." He tried the combination again, with his hand still on my shoulder. When it didn't work again, I felt his hand slowly started inching down from my shoulder to my lower back. I pushed myself away and grabbed my bag, saying, "It's okay, I'm late for my bus."
In the morning, his bike
He
was
tried the
stolen.
combo in the locker one
That
more time,
sucks.
and it opened.
Your bike getting stolen,
He smiled and walked away.
bro. When I was younger, yeah, my
Until
bike
the
also
locker
got
room door
stolen.
shut. Then I proceeded to getting changed quickly, when suddenly the room went dark. I finished pulling up my pants and shut my locker in the dark. I threw on my backpack and started walking to the back exit of the locker room, which led outside. I feared that the sub would be waiting right by the door for me. I got predatory vibes from him. When I got to the end of that specific aisle of lockers I was in the intersection of two rows. I'd have to turn down left to get to the exit door, but still. Naturally, I had to look right to make sure that it was clear. There was a little light seeping in from one single rectangular window that sat under the ceiling. It was enough. Enough for me to see him peeking at me from around the wall of lockers. So that's when I ran for the exit door. He came over behind me saying, wait, it's not what it looks like." I ran outside into the rain off the campus of the high school, the rest of the way home, giving me time to reflect on what happened. By the time I got home, soaking wet, it came to me that he most likely changed my locker combination somehow, as a way of getting alone with me in the locker room. As for what he could have possibly been planning to do when he cut the lights, to imagine. Honestly, I was too emotionally scared and quite frankly embarrassed to tell anyone about it. Not even my parents or friends.
The third time we got
Something I
robbed,
just kept to myself
we were
all
robbed.
these years, because truthfully,
It was
I just
not
don't feel
scary at
comfortable
all.
telling people.
I wonder how getting robbed was not.
When I was in high school, I was in the band. At my school, band was basically an easy A. It was either that, orchestra, or chorus, so I went with band. Anyhow, our band teacher, Mr. Nicholson, had the grading system set up so that as long as you attended class and went to your weekly lessons, you got an A. Sadly, towards the end of one quarter, I was missing 2 lessons. Because of that, my grade was a B. I went to him after class to ask if I could make up the lessons, and even though he seemed reluctant, he said he would let me come in during a lunch period and practice in one of the downstairs storage rooms to get credit for a lesson. I was more than happy with that, because realistically, I would probably just play games actually practicing. Period the next day. So I took my saxophone and headed down the stairs outside the music room towards the basement area for the music department. It was always kind of creepy down there, because absolutely no one besides the music teachers would go down there usually, and the lights were kind of shitty. I'd only been down there a couple times before that day. But anyway, I walked down the hallway, and on either side were a bunch of doors that led into small, maybe 7 by 7 feet rooms. All of these rooms were used for storing things like chairs, spare instruments, Christmas decorations, and whatever. I stepped into one of the rooms and shut the door. I set up my music on one of the stands in the room, just in case Mr. Nicholson were to come down to check on me. But really, I didn't plan on actually playing. I started playing games on my phone, and then flick. Darkness. Like, as dark as it could get. Minus my phone screen. I looked over to the light switch to the room just instinctively, flicked it up and down a few times, but that did nothing. I stood up from the seat to open the door, to more darkness. I held my phone out in front of me to light up this little hallway, even if it was just barely. I think I had like an iPhone 3 or something. Those old ones didn't have flashlights. But anyway, that my phone was enough to see one in the hall. and I heard something being dragged in that room, like one of the big plastic containers. There was also manic breathing, followed by animal-like grunting. Then I saw a big plastic container being pushed out of that room into the hallway. As I saw this, I turned off my phone screen and I went back into the room I was just in. I shut the door so quietly. I don't know what exactly I was thinking in that moment that I decided to hide, but I think the strange sounds I was hearing from this person, mixed with a random blackout, where are you staying in that home? Whatever that was blocking the stairs though. Of course, I got no reception down in that little basement area. All I felt comfortable doing was sitting in that room and waiting for the lights to hopefully turn back on. But the lights seemed like they were never going to turn back on. So I went back upstairs again. I quietly opened the door with my phone in front of me for light. Then I stepped into the hall. I inched up a little closer to the stairs, and I heard something again. I quickly crept into the next closest room with the door open and shut it. I still didn't know what I was hiding from. Could it have been a staff member or janitor? At that point, the only reason I had of thinking it wasn't was because they only appeared down there after the lights turned off. I stood in that room in complete darkness, only listening and waiting for another sound from outside. But you know how when you're in a room with someone, even if you don't necessarily hear them, you can kind of just sense their presence? That's suddenly the feeling I got standing in that pitch black room. I lifted my shaking hand up and pressed the home button on my phone to turn on the screen, just for half a second. That was enough to see someone standing in the corner of this little storage room, 3 feet away from me. I pretended I didn't see anything, but it was too late. Shh, is what I heard, breaking the silence. Then, a hand patted my shoulder twice and started squeezing it. I basically dove for the doorknob, struggling to find it at first, but pulling the door open when I did. The man in the room with me tried pushing the door shut after I opened it, but I was already out. I ran up the stairs and out the door to the main level of the music hall, where the lights were still on. I ran to Mr. Nicholson to tell him, out of breath. He called security to check the basement section of the music hall, but security came back upstairs and said, besides a bunch of music equipment moved around, there wasn't anyone down there. The rest of the period, Mr. Nicholson canceled his flute lesson, and I sat there in the room with him and 5 flute players, explaining the whole story in detail. Without cameras in the music hall, there was no way of catching whoever went down there and killed the power for the basement. It seemed that he was trying to steal expensive music equipment. That, or God knows what else. The next day, I was called into the dean's office to give my story of what happened, and the rest is history. One night, my friends and I hatched a genius plan. We'd sneak into the high school basement through one of the windows that was broken and never fixed. The thing about this window, you'd have to hop a short metal gate surrounding the outside staircase leading to the basement. Not that it would effectively stop anyone, but it added that extra barrier that makes you feel like you're really doing something devious when you crossed over it. We made sure there weren't any security cars anywhere nearby and hopped the gate. Crawling in through the window proved difficult, considering we had to boost ourselves up, then crawl through an insanely skinny opening. But once we were in, we were in. We kind of dispersed from each other to explore different areas. Sure, the base of the school was a mess, and anything but interesting. There was little light. One small white light was on in a far corner, and the exits we produced more light than you'd think. I was looking around when I saw one of my friends in front of me. He whispered, "Let's go upstairs." So I followed him upstairs, and he opened the door up to the main hallway of the school. Everything was dark. I always thought there were at least some lights left on in the school at night. But no, not a single light was on. And all that really stood out as far as the eye could see were the various signs glowing red. I followed my friend down the hall and remembered saying, "Dude, this is really creepy." And he replied back, "Shh." But I realized he was right. Who knew if somebody else could be in the building besides my friends and I? Little did I know just yet. I followed my friend to the bathroom, and he went into one of the stalls. I whispered, "Hurry up." I waited for a while. Then my phone started to ring. I picked up, and it was one of my friends, Chris. He asked, "Where the hell did you go?" I said I'm upstairs with either Roland or Brandon. He said, "What do you mean? They're with me." And right after, both Brendan and Roland said hi, apparently on speakerphone. I stuttered the word "I" and stopped, trying to think straight. Then, there was a laughing coming from in the stall. Not the laugh of any of my friends. I looked up at the stall. There was someone looking over it at me, probably standing on the toilet. I screamed "holy shit" over and over into the phone as I left the bathroom. Shortly after I was out, I heard the stall door slam shut. I tried to run back to the basement in the dark, but it wasn't too easy to find in the dark. Luckily, I managed to find it, so I started to scream their names as I ran down the stairs. I screamed, "Go, go," when they answered. We went to the window and crawled back outside. I was the first one out, though, afraid that person from the bathroom was following. When we were all outside, I explained to them, out of breath, while also laughing now that I felt safe with all of them next to me. I guess we were loud something, though, because as we all just started looking around at the whole school building and all the classroom windows, in one of the downstairs windows was someone with their hands pressed up on the glass. We could only see maybe half their face. I said that's gotta be him, as Roland ushered us to get the hell out of there. We ran until we were off the premises of the school, and that was that. We came up with a lot of possible explanations, but none of them really made sense. Obviously, we met again, though. My name is Samantha. I'm 20 years old, and I work at a Walmart by a small town called Jackson in Alabama. Since I don't go to school full-time, my boss would oftentimes put me on an overnight shift.
Okay. Well, since this is where I'm gonna end the stream. I know I really didn't really talk that much in the stream. I'm not supposed to be talking in the stream, but yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm also thinking of doing a what if later. It's probably gonna be the Utsuki because I'm gonna probably finish that, or it will be what if Naruto was a reincarnation of Emo, or it will be what if I was a Naruto. Mainly, I'm gonna focus on those, but yeah.